Record. And hi, it's me, Debbie Beebe, and you're on IceBuzz Team Express Business Zoom. We're here every Monday night, 5:30 p.m. PST, which is 8:30 p.m. in Florida, where Ms. Rhonda's at, and it's 10:30 a.m. in Australia, I think. And we're just so fortunate to have each and every one of you guys on here. I'm gonna just give a little shout out. We're gonna give a little applause. And then I'm going to give you just a few announcements and I'm going to turn it over to the trainer of the evening. And then we are going to, just go to bed and wake up tomorrow morning like it's Christmas because we got clear protein coming out. I don't know. I'm the most excited. It feels like a Christmas present to me because it's so freaking good. All right, let's get our applause ready. We have a new consultant on this team, and Debbie and Jeff Beebe's new consultant, and that is Timothy Sykes or Seeks or Sykes. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. I'm going to ask him. Congratulations to him for he just joined this team and he just turned consultant, so he's already bomb diggity bomb bomb, and I'm excited for that. Little leaders in the loop action. We've got a free shaker cup that says, what does it say? Clear your way cup. I don't know about you. Am I more excited about the clear protein coming out tomorrow or the new shaker cup? I don't know. That shaker cup, or put your order in tomorrow. You get 2 bags or more. You put your order in tomorrow morning, first thing, right when it opens up, and you're going to get one of those shaker cups. Why do you want that? Because you take it around with you and people go, what's your cup say? And then that opens that conversation. It's a big deal to have that cup. So I'm really excited about that. I saw Rhonda's comment earlier on Facebook. Get 6 or more clear proteins and you get 10% off. And that one bag, it pays for one bag when you do that. Like, so yes, do that, do that. We had our leaders lift tonight. We had it with Paul Arciero and Julie and Lynn. Got a lot of good gold nuggets there. If you missed it, go to icejonesbusiness.com and it will be loaded under training under calls. We've got our Isogenics Connect coming up in August. We were just talking about that. Make sure you're going to be there because it is going to be phenomenal. We've got Jesse Itzler, and he's going to talk about selling with impact. And then we have an all associate Rand Day. We're going to have a team party, and we're going to have a night out on Saturday night with Isogenics with DJ Schematic. I'm sure it's DJ Schematic, and we're going to be dancing all night. And then Sunday, don't go home early because we're going to be hanging out by the pool and having a pool party. So all kinds of fun stuff coming up there. You've got until July 27th for the All-Star Perks. And you don't want to miss that. All the prizes, the hat, the cup, the earbuds, the $2,000 shopping spree. Like, it's all loaded on icejonesbusiness.com. It's under the Facebook groups. It's everywhere. It's posted everywhere. You can find that. And then I posted earlier in the groups, and this is really important. I posted earlier that we have the Clear Protein Vimeo showcase. So you can go check that out. I put the link everywhere. You can check it out. It gives you anything you could ever want to send about the Clear Protein to any one of your teammates or your friends and family, saying, here, we've got this coming out. Go there, check it out. We've got our Wellness Edge this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 o'clock my time, and it's the truth about cleansing and detox. You got to learn about your business. Go learn about that. So that's this Thursday, and then Leadership Lift next Monday. And then I do want to say before I hand it over, because this is highly important, I said it last week, I'll probably tell you every week, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. PST, we have Rhonda Collier and Dave MacArthur, and they go over like everything isogenics. We used to do this in the past, like we'd have a presentation, invite people, come take a look. This is so good. It's so good for us, reminder, and it gives us verbiage if you forget verbiage. And then it's so good to invite your friends and family, people that are taking a look, because it's just very informative and there's no pressure and they can see the realness. It's not like it's this practice, like rah, 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 rah. It's fun, it's informative, it's everything, and I love it. And then when Rhonda's not there, I get to partner up with Dave, so that's always fun for me. So make sure you're on that Zoom Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. PST. And now I think I'm done and I am going to hand it over to, oh, wait, Mark. But Mark's not here right now. Is he working? His face is not here, so I'm not sure.
He just
Um,
wanted us to see his muddy, ripped body.
oh, okay. Well, he might have some announcements for Australia. I'm not sure, but he is at work. Oh, there he is. I see his face. Mark, do you have any announcements from down under before we get started?
Well, you got me just in time. Sorry. No, no, nothing other than the strawberries on special. There's 20% off strawberry isoline at the moment until stocks. I think they're coming to the end of the validity of the current stock, so they want to move it before the shelf life comes up. So yeah, so that's a great one. I bought a couple, and I know a few other people have. So yeah, other than that, that's about the only one going at the moment.
Perfect. Awesome. All right. And that's down under in Australia. Okay. I think I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Jeff Beebe.
Perfect. Hey guys, thank you for being here. And two, I'm super excited about the clear protein because we already have it and loving it. And it's isolate too. So you guys know, if you have if someone has a sensitive stomach, they said on the Zoom, what they say, Debbie, that if you have are lactose intolerance,
Yeah.
they can't say zero, but he said basically it is. So, and it's undenatured whey protein from grass-fed cattle from New Zealand. So there you go. It's the quality is 100% there from down under. We thank you guys for keeping the rules so strict down under for us. you know, we appreciate that, and I want to recognize too Tim that just enrolled. Uh, he's an attorney and he understands the business. This is where you never judge somebody and wonder, would they want this business or not? He wants this business 100%. And, we never know what somebody's capable of, but I want to recognize him for already cycling once this week because that's residual income. That means he's enrolled enough people according to his own products too. And when you cycle one time, remember, this is when you're sleeping. Residual income to make $54 in a week, you'd have to have almost 90 something thousand dollars, almost $100,000 in investment, earning 3% more in investment. So get excited for your teammates that cycle one time because most people don't have $100,000 in investment somewhere. Most people, there's a certain amount of people that did invest their whole life, but the majority of them did not. And so when you can explain to them and break this down to them, this residual income that they're getting is powerful. They can make up for lot. This guy just made up for lost time in 1 week, like he had 100,000 bucks, which I don't know. He might have that, but someone that doesn't to cycle one time, you think, oh, for 54 bucks. No, you explain this is why he was sleeping. And more people you enroll, it's just like it's your business. It's our business that help and serve people. So when you get to help and serve somebody to get them set up correctly, and because what's the reason to set them up correctly? For to get results, you have retention, a long-term customer. So don't get in the mindset, oh, I just want to get enrollment. I just want to get enrollment. Really get out of here and get into your heart and realize why you're doing what you're doing and you want to change the blueprint of this person's life, so they live an uncompromised life for the rest of their life. And if they want to dive into the business, they can live an uncompromised life financially. They can make up the difference. They can cycle one time a week. You can cycle 10 times a week. You know what I mean? And when you're cycling 10 times a week, that's residual income. And if you realize real quick, you know what? Don't get, this is me speaking. This is how I've always thought is, okay, this residual income is a gift. I got a job. My job is to help and serve every one of you guys and make sure you're set up correctly and get you enrolled right. There's where my money's coming in for my work. Now, this residual income is just like I owned a business and I'm off doing something else, and my customers keep coming into my business and buying stuff. And now I'm getting paid while I'm not there because I have someone else. And this is where my business is. I'm franchising somebody. I find Denise, wow, you're in Australia. Wow, I'd love you part of my business. I'd love to franchise with you and network with you and show you an opportunity, and you can be part of our company and we can lock arms together. I'm franchising myself. Now, like any traditional business that you franchise, I'm going to get a piece of her business because she just bought into my business. She owns her now, so she can build her business. She wants to build it herself. Bing, 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 bing. And be that customer enrolling monster. That's great. But we want to be that enrolling monster, but you want to paint the vision and say, listen, there's another opportunity here. 85% product users, I got your back, Denise. We're going to flip a rock your results, care about you. I'm here to serve you. But I want you to know there's another side of this. There's a business side. And I would love you to have a ripple effect on some friends like I've had on you when I help you hit your goals. Because one, I do this as a business, it's going to help pay me for my time. And I want you to get paid too. And I want your customers to get paid too and get free product. I want nobody paying for product. And so as a customer, I just ask, can you get into your heart and let's get these results and let's find a few people. It might take a week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, whenever you feel that flipping rainbow hit you and the abs start popping like Mob's Lab. Mark, oh my God, what's in this stuff? I said, I've been trying to tell you for 2 years, dude. And all of a sudden, and you get this energy and he's going to the gym now again. He's flipping fired up. You can light people up again because it's usually what their flame is down because they're not fueling their bodies. They're not fueling their bodies properly. So when you look at these people that are calling you, talk less, listen more. Ask the right questions. You're there to serve them. Let them know right off the get-go. And I want to, because we had somebody call us today, last couple days. Oh my God, I got all these enrollments. Where do I find this? Where do I find that? Blah, 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 blah. They've been with us flipping 11 years. I'm like, oh my God. Get out of here and get into here. When I message somebody, Rhonda gets on the phone with me, sets that appointment. I mean, I can show you right now. When somebody messages me, I'm going to call somebody. First thing they get is, I'm calling you at 5:30 Eastern time. This is today. It's dialed. Hello, Carol. What's up, girl? How you doing? I said, can you do me a favor before we get started? Check your Facebook message, our text message, and you're going to see there's the packs I coach on, and there's the information I'm going to need to get your account open after we finish talking. It's already letting them know that I'm on the phone to enroll her. I'm on the phone to get her set up. These are the packs I coach on. Because why am I only showing you these? Because they're the ones that's synergistically together to take care of your body. So, so really look at what we're doing here. And here's 2 enrollment. This is last night, 1 enrollment. It's another enrollment. And thank you guys for commenting on their post. Rita last night and Carol today. And they both did one of the systems. And, there's a lot of people in Isagenix, especially with Rhonda being 22 years, us being 13 years. There's people that came in Isagenix and did maybe 3 years and went boop off. And they're seeing all of us still. Their people are gone. They don't know who they are. Oh, I used to do Isagenix years ago. Both these people years ago, like long time. I said, who did? I don't even know. I looking in our accounts to make sure they're not in any of our groups, to make sure I can refer them back to the person that maybe put them started nowhere, blanks. And so these are how you show up for your business is going to reflect your paycheck. And I really want to, everybody's here doing business, correct? Hands, yep. And when you look at the opportunity we have, because we're helping and serving people at a high level, at the highest level I can ever imagine. Because I was in an industry where I was flipping knocking people down to keep my jobs. Now I'm in an industry where I'm flipping lifting people up. I mean, it's amazing. It's like night and day from the industry I came from. In 13 years, I've been getting to do this now instead of pushing them to get away, you know? And we're in an industry that what we're selling somebody is life again. You know what I mean? That's really going to change their overall health, a financial blueprint. So don't ever not say, I'm doing this as a profession. Well, you know, if I ask Roy, and I've coached him on this, you don't need to unmute. I say, hey, Roy, what do you do for a living? And because he says, I want to be full-time Isagenix, right? What do you do? Oh, at first he'd say, oh, I work with the veterans and, you know, I'm doing Isagen. I said, no, 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 no. You want to be a professional. I'm a professional network marketer. I move a quality product all throughout the world that flipping unbelievably changes people's lives, the blueprint of life, physically and financially, the ones that want to jump in the business. And as a side gig, I do to pay my bills as I'm building my network is I help the VAs, the veterans. You know, own this business if you're stepping into it. And you got to realize in your back office now, and I love it because it is in my face. I mean, I love the new back office. When I log into it, I'm like, oh, or I'm like, oh, shoot, the month ended. It's a 0. Because the first thing right in the middle of your screen, the first thing it says, how many enrollments? It's you versus you. What did you do to build your business? Does it say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What does it say? So this is where you have, if you really want to be successful in this business, you have to treat it like a business. Who's owned their own business here before? If you've owned your own business before, you know you got to get up at the crack of dawn. You got to flip and stay up later than everybody else. You got to flip and stay up all night and do things that others won't do. But if you're coin operated, you just, hey, where do you go? Where do I show up? There's no success. Success has pressure. If you want to be successful, you got to get on the phone and make calls. You got to call. You got to call. You got to call. You got to call and ask for the business. And if you literally feel that you own this business, you can say, hey, you know, I'd love to earn your business, Katie. I have an international health and wellness company. And can I show you some results on our products real quick? Oh, yeah. And I 10 pictures. Rhonda, Katie, everybody on this Zoom right here. Wow. Oh, yeah. These are all clients, all friends. And you just tell a story, 3 minutes, couple minutes story about this person, that person, that person. And you can ask them, who do you relate to out of these people? And let them start asking, let them start getting their mind working and go, oh, wow. Which one can you relate to that you probably feel like before they got on Isagenix? Could you imagine? And get them processing and starting thinking they're selling themselves on getting started. But, you know, just when somebody's ready, uh, people talk too much. When somebody's ready, these two ladies, they called me. That flipping message went first. Oh, perfect. I asked a few questions. I said, do you mind if we just get to business real quick? Because I want to get your setup correctly. I'll get all this done. I'll send you your login and password, your IsoLife app, and then we'll jump on back on the phone and then we'll chat about other stuff. You know, I asked their goals, what their goals are, our first conversation. You know, so write down in front of yourself, in front, the questions you need to ask somebody because it's about them. I'm here to serve you, Rhonda. What are your goals that you're after? What are your pain points right now that made you set an appointment with me? And I learned this from Rhonda. Go, I want to talk. And the silence will make her go, oh, yes, he asked me a question. Yeah. And they'll tell you what their pain points are and say, perfect. Remember those pictures I showed you, Katie? Remember those pictures I showed you? They had that same pain point. I had that same pain point. All of us do. And when it comes to business, same thing. You can ask them, hey, I know it's a sort of a weird question, but it's not weird for me because I'm okay with talking about money just like products. Uh, how are you financially? Did you set up? Do you have stocks? Do you have real estate? Are you set up for your future? It's a simple question to ask somebody. So, I don't want detail, but are you physically set up? Have you invested in the stock market your whole life? Do you have real estate? Do you have anything that's going to pay you as you get older? And I'm not kidding, 98% of them are going to say, well, not really. you know, or they're going to say this little amount. And then you're going to tell them your story. And if you don't have that story, you share my story, you share Rhonda's story, you share Katie's story. Katie, since she's been in here, she hadn't had to work. She's been 11 years, Katie? 11 years. 13 years. Oh, yeah, 13. Month after we got started. 13 years. She's lived this life. She released 108 pounds and has lived a life of helping and serving people and just became millionaire number 440 in our company. How cool is that? You know what I mean? To think I've got to raise be around the people I want to be and do that. So all I want to say is to really look at your business as a business and really ask yourself if you want to do this if you're doing it as a hobby, great. It's the funnest, beautiful hobby you could ever do because you get to help people when you want. It's a vacationer. But if you want to dig into anything, you got to do it daily. If you want this, you got to do it daily. If you want to do what Katie did, drop 108 pounds, you got to do it daily. If you want to age with that, you can flip and get off the flipping toilet by yourself instead of someone helping you. Excuse my language, you know what I mean? You got to put the good nutrition in your body. You got to take care of yourself. And it's a daily routine. So I want you to look at your back office. And when we're off this, I want you to open your back office because everybody should be associated on this thing. And look at the very center of the screen at the top. And what's it say? How many enrollments? How many people have you talked to and asked for the business? Because if it's a 0, that means that you need to get on the phone. You have to start networking. You have to, and people don't realize, oh, how do I network? Well, you be a copycat. Rhonda told me the leaders that I hooked with, they said, you know how to copy and paste, Jeff? I didn't even know how to do that. I'm like, no, how do I do that? Just copy and paste what I do and put it on your page. Copy and paste what I do and put it everywhere. But change your name there. Change your name there. Put it to your name. Call to action. Because if you don't put a call to action, people are going to look in the background and say, there's what it is, that flipping Isagenix bottle. And they're going to order online through Isagenix. And it's going to get sent to one of us executives for free. But it needs to be under you. And you go, I should have asked for the business. So really just ask for the business. And that's sort of, anytime there's a contest like this, anybody for the Clear Protein contest, it ends tomorrow. No, it ends today. The contest we put out, 4 enrollments, you get a free protein. And if you did more, I'd probably buy you 2. And you get the bottle. But, how many people enrolled 1 person during the contest? There you go. How many enrolled 2 people? How many enrolled 3 people? You notice my hand's still up. How many enrolled 4 people? How many enrolled 5 people? When I put a contest out, I make sure whatever I put out that I can do it. Because I'm not going to put anything out that you can't do. I used to tell my kid, listen, my son's paralyzed. I want to teach him how to water ski. I want to teach him how to snow ski on a sit-on ski. He's looking at me like I'm flipping on out of space. And I said, Matt, I'll do it first. So really lead by example if you want to build this business, but put yourself in check and I hope how many people are coming to Celebration? There you go. How cool is that? We're gonna have a blast. And two, if you haven't got your ticket for that, and I know you guys, you can come. Mark came one year, flew right over here to Nashville. It was a blast. Uh, but this one's only in 3 weeks. But make a commitment to yourself and say, if you're not at this one, I'm buying my ticket right when it opens at the event. This probably the second day. Tickets are going to be for sale for February. And buy that ticket. Commit to yourself. I'm showing up. What do I got to do? I got to enroll somebody. There's a cycle that covers my ticket. Okay. There's 2 cycles that covers my room. Okay. There's 3. Reverse engineer it and figure out what you need to do to accomplish it. And I'm going to end now, but I'm going to open it up just for a couple questions, but I want to end. I want to end in the next 5 minutes, at the most 10. Any questions about networking on that maybe, what do I say to somebody? I got a question like this that came into somebody messaged me. What do I say?
Do you use a do you have a series of questions you ask always the same questions when you get on the phone with someone?
Yes. I mean, it's literally I've been doing it for 13 years. It's almost boring. And I tell you
You
what,
ask the same questions every time?
yep. And the same question is first, Rhonda, hey, it's great to connect with you. I'm going to look real quick. Where does she live? How's the storm going on? I heard there's a storm there. And I'm going
Really?
to make that connection real quick and
Yep.
say, you single, married, kids, what's going on? I
Right.
asked right off the get.
Family. You want to
Family, I
get
say
that
family. If
personal
I'm talking
connection.
to a girl, I don't say single because I just say you have a family, kids, husband. You guys possibly doing this together. You guys all healthy, or what are you doing? And you get a little relationship for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and it needs to be set a timer. I'm not. I'm only flipping. I'm not a therapist. I am not, and I'll tell them. I'll cut them down. Turn them off real quick. If they start going, but Rondo tell me, no, I don't have kids. I got my kid's a little puppy. I love,
Right.
up and storm, blah, blah, blah. And I so perfect. So real quick, because I know I'm going to get you set up and Rhonda, I'm going to be in your
I love
back
it. That
pocket.
language right there. Because I know I'm going to get your account set up.
Yeah.
That is like it's so it actually makes them relax probably. Like they don't even have to like now they're like, yeah, that's what we're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of just breaks that resistance, right? Okay, keep going. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to get you all set up, get you dialed in on the products, exactly what you need for your goals that you're after. And I want to ask you a series of questions real quick because I'm going to be here to help you. So I want you to feel open and comfortable. My wife will be on the phone with you once. I'm going to be on the phone and but how old are you real quick? I know guys, I'd never even say, I know it's not respectful for a guy.
No, yeah,
I don't say
57. I
that.
mean, hey, you're having a
I'm the
health conversation,
you're
right?
the
Yeah,
health. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. How old are you? And she's going to tell
57.
me. I'm going to say, okay, how tall are you? She's
Five
going to
five.
tell me. And these are questions that just go, I don't go off of them. Once I start, I need to, since I'm
Yeah.
dialing you in, I need to know exactly what I'm doing here. So how old are you, Rhonda? She's going to say 58. I'm going to say, how tall are you? She's going to say 5'6". And then I'm going to say, what do you weigh right now? And
125.
she's going to tell me 125. And say she said 150. But
150.
yeah, and I'm gonna say perfect. And
Perfect.
and
That's
then
a
if
good
it's a
word.
guy, I'm gonna say the next question, I'm gonna say, what's your waist size?
Okay.
Women, I'm not gonna ask that. A guy,
Okay.
say, what's your waist size? What's the size you pants you wear?
Okay.
And then on the next question to Rhonda, I'm gonna say, perfect, 150. I said, I'm gonna ask you a question. You're 58 years old. I don't care if it was when you were 20 or 58. When did you feel the flipping best ever? And what was that weight?
I was 125 and I was in high school and I just felt like that was the perfect weight for me.
Perfect.
That was a long
That's the
time ago.
ideal weight. That's the ideal weight that I thought I wanted to hit for you.
Yeah.
And so I'm agreeing with her. And I know in my head, when she tells me, she might be 190 pounds, 5'6". Well, in my head, I know I want that girl ideal weight. I want her 125, 5'6", maybe,
130. Yeah.
yeah, 130 at the most, somewhere right between 125 and 132, somewhere in there. And
Hmm.
I said, so she'll go, oh, I just love to get to 150. I am 100% saying I love it. That's where I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you right to
Oh,
your
nice. You honor that.
honor where you're at. And then if you would like to hear what my ultimate goal weight for you is, and anything after 150, it's just a present for you. And
More health.
it's my present to you. I'm going to get you between 125 and 135. Does that sound good if we hit yours first? And will you let me and honor me to allow me to hit the second one for you?
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
And she's agreeing. And I'll say, perfect. And then I just go, okay, look at the packs.
Right
There's no
there.
more
Boom.
conversation.
Yeah. Right there.
There's zero conversation after.
There.
So I said, I want you to look at the packs. And I always put the most popular one in the middle. You see those pictures? That the most popular one's right in the middle. It's a value pack. And it synergistically takes care of your whole body, Rhonda, with your vitamins,
Hmm.
your fish oils, your megas, everything you need. NAD, that's like a telomere support. It's like a miracle flipping pill. And I said, but you're going to get 64 meal price. You're going to get your snacks, the most delicious protein bars, a chocolate decadent, lemon passion. I'm wetting her palate.
Really?
And so then you can say, and the flipping shakes are unbelievable. The strawberry birthday cake, it's just, I crave them. And you're gonna eat all your cleanse, peach mango, a nutty berry. And I don't go into all the flipping cleanse. I said we do intermittent fasting. It's fun together. I said you get to eat these little Scooby snacks, these protein tablets, chocolate or vanilla. They're delicious. And so that's the one synergistically together. And then I break down the cost real quick. I said, most people.
Yeah.
So I break down the cost of, $6 to $10. You can't get nothing for $10. And the cost you're getting for two meals, all your snacks, your vitamins for free. I said it's pretty amazing, that pack. And if
Nice.
yeah, and if for some reason you get greens with that one too. And for some reason, I'm going to talk about the little one. We have a little one that I do a lot of college kids on this one. She's 60 years old almost. She's 58. I do a lot of college kids on this one called Premium Pack. I said, because the value is only like 13, 14 bucks a day. They save a lot of money. They get focused in school. They're getting the 64 meal replacements. They're getting their snacks, everything they need, but it doesn't come with vitamins or greens. But I want to set you up with the value pack. But if you need to do that one, it is 100% fine. And now I want to talk about the ultimate pack. The ultimate pack, I enroll a lot of these, Rhonda. And if you're
Hmm.
financially okay, I would love you to do that one. Because, and I forgot at the beginning of my questions, I'm gonna say, do you mind me asking what you do for a living? Because I want to make sure, I want to see, are you a person behind a desk? Are you active? What do you do? And what does your husband do too? And what do you do for activities, you two? So I ask those before I go into, so I'm pre-qualifying them on how much money they're making. No matter what, I still talk about. And so then I say, listen, commitment level, if you got it, do it. I said, it's 2 months. You got flipping 60 pounds to lose. Be
Right.
realistic, it's not gonna come off in a month. And I
Yep.
said, so if you have it, do the ultimate pack. You get some free product, and I can put a $50 coupon code in there for as a gift on extra products even. And the value pack, I'm going to drop a $25 coupon in that one. And if you do the premium, you don't get the coupon, but still it's a great one. So where am I, what's your name and the credit card I'm putting this on? And then and then let's get that information done. And then you tell me which pack we're doing.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I'm getting information. And then once I get the information, perfect. Listen, if it's okay with you, because you can get caught up. Oh, what flavor do you want? What don't you like? What do you like? What's this? What flavor? Oh, well, I don't know. Is it good? No, everything's flipping. Rhonda, I would say, Rhonda, I got all your information. So if it's okay with you, because I got your back, can I just get you assortment of the flavors of one I like? I'm going to get you chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and birthday cake. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, I guess so. I don't love strawberry. Well, what's perfect? I understand. I love it, but I'd love you to try our strawberry. I still say I'd love you to try it. You can mix it with the chocolate or something. But if it's just absolutely no, I'll add 2 birthday cakes. How's that? Oh, perfect.
Mm.
And then I just say, I'm going to ask you on 2 bars. There's not a bunch of them. 2 bars. The lemon passion, I love both of them. My wife flipping dice with lemon passion. And the chocolate decadent, they're both great. Chocolate or lemon, which one? Well, which one do you like? I like both, but and they go, well, I don't know about chocolate. Because they even hesitate. I don't know about chocolate. Give perfect lemon.
Yeah. You have
Quick,
to help them. Yeah.
help them. And then say on the cleanse, because you don't know. I'm gonna say you don't know, Rhonda, so I'm just doing this. I'm gonna get you nutty berry and peach mango. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna get it in the liquid. I'm gonna get you in the Ionic Supreme. I'm gonna go ahead and get that in the powder so you can put it right in your shake so you don't forget or something. And you're all set up. So let's do this real quick. I'm gonna put this order in real quick. And I'll call you right back. I'm going to send your login and password, the IsoLife app. I'm going to give you all your information, and then we'll jump back on the phone, and I'll give you the cheat sheet, and I'll turn you associate. This is where I go with it. Are you looking at maybe possibly doing the business, Rhonda, or not? There's a business behind what we do, and it's really uplifting thing. It's a little side business, but it's all about helping and serving people. Are you interested in getting your products paid for or anything?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna gift you. Reason I do these packs, because it comes with free associate. I'm gonna
Yeah.
gift you the business side of what we do. There's a fee for this, but in the packs you did, I can make sure there's no charge for it. And I'm gonna drop 10% off coupon codes in there for 3 of your friends, so we have some accountability partners to do this with you.
Great.
And so I'm gonna jump off now. I'll call you back in 20 minutes.
Thank you.
And I get off the phone. I don't go back in and say, "Oh, the shake has this in it and gluten free." And when they
Yeah.
start asking those questions, I say, "La la la, I'm not the scientist. I'm the one that gets you the results that you're
That's
after."
right.
I don't give people you can ask these people on here that I enrolled. I never flipping talked about any of the stuff except this
I
before.
show pictures. I show
Okay.
pictures. Yeah.
So that was a great question, Ron.
Thank you, Jeff. I love it. Thank you.
And but some people get stuck here instead of looking at what Katie did.
Right. Well, you start from the beginning before you even get on the phone with them. You send them the packs. You start with the attitude, I'm enrolling them. That's it. There's nothing else happening here. We're doing a phone call for an enrollment. We're not doing a phone call to see about getting an enrollment.
No, they're on the phone with me. I'm gonna say, "Oh, whoa, I'm sorry. I thought you were ready."
Yeah. All right. What are we
And
doing
well,
here?
I gotta think about this. Perfect, I understand. I said, so I gotta go to
Perfect.
I tell him, perfect, I understand.
Everything's perfect.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna follow up with you at the same time tomorrow.
There you go.
And well, tomorrow doesn't work. I understand.
Perfect.
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 I said, I'm gonna follow you up with you at the end of the week in the evening because it sounds like your days are busy at 7:30 after you settle in. So now it's making them think, oh, what excuse am I gonna give him now? He just said after I settle in. Well, it's a little, let's make it 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? So just, you're
Perfect.
always, and if somebody says, and this happened to me today, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me today, and you're gonna go, I had a lady. So when you guys think, oh, it only happens to me, you know what I mean? I had a lady that I've been helping for 2 months, coaching her, helping her. She's old product. Her daughter had some stuff. They're not doing it. I've helped her for 2 months. And she's like, all in, all in, all in. Perfect. I said, your day's ready. You asked to do it. She was going to do it on the 4th. I mean, on the 5th. She said, can we do it to the 15th? Perfect. I messaged her, hey, I'm going to call you at 1:30, and I'm just so excited to get your account open and get you going. She goes, I changed. I'm too busy. Life's changed. I'm not going to do it right now. I said, wow. I said, this is the day you wanted, but I completely understand. I'm agreeing to her.
Yeah.
I said, let's just relax today. Let's just talk on Saturday. No, I don't want to do it. I said, I don't want to do it right now. I said, no problem. I said, just take your time. I'm here and I've been here for you and I'm not going out. Let's just follow up at the end of the month. I'm going to continue to reset that appointment. And I tell him, I said, Rhonda, listen, you reached out to me. You wanted my help so bad. I'm not going to give up on you.
Mm.
You don't want to do this now. You don't want to do it in 2 weeks. You don't want to do it in a month. It's okay. But I'm going to keep touching you until you say yes. Because I'm not going to be the reason that I'm not following up because I care about you. I'm not in here. I don't care. And I said, is it about the money, Rhonda? She goes,
Yes.
well, yes, it is. I said, guess what? It's your lucky day. I'm going to flip and give you back most of my commission to show you it's not about the money to me. It's about me caring about you. And I'd rather give it to you in a spotlight of product if possible as a gift. So it helps me in my business instead of sending you cash.
Mm-hmm.
And so I take all the scenarios out and these go, oh, really? I can get some free product.
More products. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I guess I will do it now. So just don't give up on people, guys. All right. That 6 o'clock didn't work out. I tried to keep it at 6.
Well, sorry. That I just had to ask that. That was great.
Hey,
right.
I have to make an announcement because I'm super proud and Jeff's going to beam ear to ear. Has nothing to do with Isagenix, but I got a phone call while Jeff was talking and it was from our daughter. She lives in Arkansas and she changed careers, if you will. She's an interior designer. She's working at a furniture store. She's been there just a year. And Jeff Beebe, her picture went up on the wall today for doing way over $1 million in sales.
Yay.
Oh, she's super proud. And so I just think that's a win for sure because Jeff keeps calling her going, when are they going to put your picture up on the wall? Because you're such a great salesperson. But she is definitely does not fall far from the tree. I got to give Jeff some accolades because she would never sell somebody furniture that didn't fit or what she thought would not look good in their room or in their house. She's full of integrity. And so that just shows. So that's what Jeff is
fantastic.
too, just wanting to help people.
And I told her, I said, she goes, Dad, I've never sold furniture. I said, when you go meet that owner,
yeah.
when you go meet, and she's been doing it for a while now. I said, when you go meet that owner, I said, they're hired. She goes, I got the job. I can't believe it. And I said, then send her your picture. She goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "I want to send you my picture first because I'm gonna make you proud, and I'm gonna be your top salesperson here, and I want you to have my picture so you don't have to ask for it to put it
See
on."
how he speaks it out. Anyway, I just thought that would make you
Love you
super
guys.
happy and, just stay in integrity and want to help people. And it all falls into place. Mark, you have your arm raised. You have your arm raised. You have your hand raised.
Yeah, I was going to say it's fantastic, Jeff and Debbie, that the daughters, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But everyone else, Jeff spoke earlier, but anyone had owned a business before, a bricks and mortar business. And for your daughter, she might have got a bit of commission, but she won't sell the furniture twice to that person.
Yes.
So there's no residual. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're always looking for new people. Now, we do that to build our business, but we get paid every month when they reorder.
Yes.
Okay, you don't get that in most businesses.
Correct.
Okay, and so yeah, it's great for your daughter. She's doing well, but it's hard. It's a lot harder work, in my
Yes.
opinion.
And it's a perfect example.
Yes.
Debbie wanted I surprised Debbie for her birthday. She wanted a new mattress. And so I printed out
At
a
that age
mattress,
now.
and I didn't have a clue. Well, I haven't bought a mattress in flipping 20 years. I had no clue what mattresses cost. $8,000, $4,000, $5,000. Are you kidding me? But the point is, I haven't bought a mattress for 20 years. So this business is powerful. And
There's
it's
no
not for
residual on
everybody.
that.
It's not for my daughter. It's not for my daughter, and I'm okay with it. So just realize, one thing I asked too, and I didn't, and it's in the text message when somebody messages me, this is crucial for you guys because it opens the door up to the conversation. I network back and forth. I connect with Rhonda, or she just messages me, "Hey, I saw a post. I'd love to hear about your product. I'd love to hear about your product." I said, "Perfect. What's a good time of day we can talk? And what's a good number to reach you on?" And then I space it just so you have mine as well. I'm asking hers, but I space it so it doesn't get confused. And I said, "A quick question. Is this about business or product only?" Every time. And when I get on the phone with Rhonda, and I said, "Just if you can jog my memory, is this about business or business with Isogenics or product only? So I can make sure I serve you properly." And so that allows me to bring back the business. And I always bring it back to, if she says product, perfect. I say perfect. Everything's perfect. And I still say, "Listen, as a product user, I'm going to turn your associate. As a customer, you're still a customer. I'm going to turn your associate so you store your volume like your American Express card. And eventually, I'm going to gift you a bunch of money back, because somebody's going to notice your results." And I go through that. Anyways, guys, I don't want to even go over. So let's
Thank you.
unmute, and Rhonda can take us out. Everybody,
All right.
Do it.
Oh, real quick, if you haven't got your shirts, if you're going to go to the celebration or you just want to wear it,
Yes.
24 hours and it's done. They're done. They're being made, and there's no exception of, "I need one." Nope. If we have an extra one, yes, but if not, so make sure you pop in there and grab it. Roy, real quick.
All right.
Real
Here
quick
we
question.
go.
Sorry, Rhonda.
Yeah.
Real quick question. I got an email for Connection, and they were talking about if we got the $250 gift bag, with the products and stuff in it for creating or becoming a manager or creating a
Yes.
manager. They said they were going to send those out. Have you guys heard? Are they actually sending them out, or are they still going to be at Connection when we get there?
I thought they're going to be there, so I don't know.
That's what I was
Call
told
Ryan.
initially.
Message Ryan,
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
your rep. Okay. All right. Go ahead,
Okay,
Rhonda.
here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Thanks. Thank you, guys. We'll see ya.
Thank you.
Great stuff,
Great
Jeff.
training. Thank you,
Great.
Jeff.
Thank you for the
Great.
Zoom
Bye.
call.
Bye.
Great
Bye.
job. Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing.
The bank.